If your sleeves always feel tight, twisted, or don't sit properly on your bodice, the problem is usually in the drafting stage. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to draft a sleeve that fits perfectly step by step. In my last video, we drafted a basic bodice block. Today, we're completing it by drafting the matching sleeves. If this is something you're interested in, please keep watching. Before we begin, here's an important point to note. Your sleeve must match the armhole of your bodice. That's why accurate armhole measurement is very important. Here are the measurements you'll be needing for this. Today I'll be drafting a long sleeve, and this paper is the length of my long sleeve. I went in by half an inch on the side so that I will have a starting line, but that part is going to be cut on fold. The first step is to take all your vertical measurements. So I'll be taking from my shoulder to my elbow because I'm working with a long sleeve. But if you're working with a short sleeve, you want to take your shoulder to your bicep and then to your elbow if it goes below the elbow, and finally to the full length of your sleeve. On my elbow line, I'll just draw an horizontal line to connect the points together. The next step is to mark your cap's height. The cap's height controls how high or relaxed your sleeve sits on your shoulder. To get the cap's height measurement, you can take the measurement on your body as shown, or you can use the formula, which is bust circumference divided by 12 plus 1 inch or 1.5 inch. A higher cap's height is more fitted and structured but allows less movement, while a lower cap allows more movement and comfort. I'll just draw a line to connect those 2 points together. And now we have our shoulder line, our cap's height, our elbow, and then the full length of the sleeve. If you're gaining value from this video, please do well to like, share, and subscribe. The next step will be to get my sleeve curve, and to do that, I'm going to be using my chest line measurement on my cap's height line. Next, I'll take my straight ruler and connect that point to the top of my sleeve. If you're gaining value from this video, please don't forget to like, share to your friends and family, and also hit the subscribe button. Here, I'm just confirming that my measurement is actually accurate. The next thing to do will be to divide that line into 2. Now, I'm doing this so that I can accurately shape the curve of my sleeve. And when I've gotten the midpoint of that line, the next thing to do is to take my French curve and connect from the midpoint to the top of my sleeve. Just do it as shown. And then I'll flip my curve rule to the other side and connect the curve from the midpoint to my cap's height line. At this point, our sleeve is already coming together and is looking very beautiful. The next step will be to place all my horizontal measurements. Now make sure when you are taking this measurement, you do not measure it too tight. So I'll be placing my elbow circumference divided by 2 on my elbow line, and then the next thing to do is place my wrist measurement divided by 2. I'm dividing this by 2 because our fabric is going to be on a fold of 2. After that is done, the next step will be to place appropriate sewing allowance. Now, this depends on the fabric that you are working with. When you are working with super stretchy fabrics, no sewing allowance is needed on the sleeve. But when you are working with other fabrics, you can add from 0.5 inch to 1 inch sewing allowance. At this point, our sleeve is almost ready. Now I'll be connecting the points together by using a curve rule to connect from my calf's height line to my elbow line, and then proceed to use a straight rule to connect from my elbow line to my wrist. And there you have it, your sleeve is ready. I'm just taking my tape rule to confirm that the armhole measurement I have on paper is the same thing as the actual armhole measurement. The last step will be to cut out our already drafted sleeve. Just follow and see how I cut mine and do yours the same way. Now that you have your basic bodice block and your sleeve block ready, you can go on to make outfits that actually fit and make you look and stand out as a professional. If this video helped you in any way, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and also comment sleeve done in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.